Hello, I'm Phillip Bateman and I wrestle for Extreme World Wrestling as Phillip Bateman. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the gimmick and how to make it unique. First point would be to do as much research as possible from as many places as possible, especially books. Books will really allow your imagination to flow. With films and any sort of visual media, you're already going to have a big imprint of what a gimmick will be. Whereas if you read, your imagination is going to fill in the blanks. You'll really try and get as many influences as possible into making a gimmick. When you have all these references, put them all together and then take out what is the most essential. This is my second point. What is important? What is essential? What truly resonates with you? If you have too many references and too many points to try and get across in one match, nothing will resonate. So you need to make sure what is speaking true to you is the most important stuff about your character. You won't always get a promo. You won't always get a long match. So make sure what truly you can get across in a very short amount of time that will really resonate with the crowd is what's out there. You can leave subtleties to other times, but make sure your core elements are there so you can use it every single match and get that link to the crowd and get your gimmick across. My third point is to find out, why is it essential? Why does it resonate with you? This is very good and very important because when you're coming up with your character, when you look at these influences, albeit in wrestling, film, music, reading books, you're going to know these things will link to you because they equal something within your human experience. When you have this link and you understand why it motivates you, you'll be able to show it to the crowd more. And when you can show it to the crowd more, it means it's going to resonate with them as well. Brings me up to my fourth point. This point, I'm really talking about emotions rather than a specific gimmick. Now in some places you may be given a gimmick, but for the most part you can pick your own. Emotion comes first. What sort of character, who you are, good or bad, heel or baby, whatever you're doing, make sure you've got the emotions and the reason why you feel these emotions in the ring. Why are you wrestling? Why do you want to be a champion? Why don't you want to be a champion? Why are you evil? Why do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy it? Why are you a good guy? Why do you seek the help of the fans? All these things are truly important to you, so make sure you know why, because then when you're demonstrating to the crowd, they'll know why they should be cheering you. The last part, putting what your actual gimmick is on top, is simple. Once you have all the emotional layers put in place. Which brings me to my next point. Please, please, please spend money on your gimmick. There's nothing worse than seeing someone walking out for a match wearing something that's mass produced or just using something that anyone could find anywhere. If it looks cheap, if it looks mass produced, it's not going to look good. You must make sure that everything in your gimmick is unique to you and looks unique as well. If a crowd member can think they can go down the shops and buy something that looks exactly like it, why are you wearing it? Why is that part of you? Unless that's your gimmick. But even then, you need to step above. You need to be something that the crowd can almost feel they can obtain, but it is unique to you. Which brings me to my next point. When you're attending shows, as a fan or if you're backstage, look to what people are doing. Look at what's popular at the moment. And to be honest, do the exact opposite. If you're sitting backstage and there are 3 other people dressed exactly the same as you and doing exactly the same gimmick, you need to change it up. If you have something that's unique and you're stepping out alone and you look unique to yourself, don't be frightened. It will get over as long as it's unique to you. If you're there first, if anyone else tries to copy you, they're just going to look like a copy of you. If you look like everyone else, it will just be bland and it will not resonate. Make sure whatever you're choosing, whatever you're basing yourself on, is unique to you. This is why getting so many references is really important, because you can start to decipher what makes you you and what makes your character unique. Which brings me to my final point, which I just touched on a minute ago. Stay consistent, stay true to yourself. Consistency is so important. When things get popular, when certain crazes take off, there's a risk that you're going to want to suddenly change your character overnight. And you might lose what made you unique. Don't try and jump on the bandwagon of popular traits. Stay true to yourself, stay consistent. Your following will build, and when they are behind you, they will be behind uniquely you. Thank you for studying with me today. I have been Phillip Bateman. Don't forget to subscribe so you can continue to study the theory of wrestling. Thank you.